Good afternoon, everyone. This is Jared Rand, and welcome to the Global Guided Meditation Call for Sunday, April 11th, 2021, 3 p.m. Eastern. One thing, I just want to make a brief announcement that when you send donations, make sure that you send them to either the PayPal weareonelightforall.net or a check to our attorney, which that information is written on our website, weareonelightforall.net. So some people have sent to my assistant, so we want to make sure that that's corrected. And we appreciate the donations that have begun to come in, very much so. The closer that we get to actually having the celestial chamber in operation, the better. When we come into these bodies and we are exposed to the external world, and it's amazing and it's seductive and it's a lot of things because we are drawn to it. It's entertaining, and there are a lot of things that we absorb, so to speak, as these bodies grow. And the biggest, the most impactful thing, hopefully, that we discover for ourselves is that we experience the real love that is housed within these bodies. And by merging with that, with the soul, our perspective and viewpoint is completely changed. When you have love for another, it simply reflects the love you have for yourself. It isn't even debatable. When you have love for another, it simply reflects the love that you have for yourself. Practice embracing with an open heart these criticisms that you've had about yourself. Just love this ego and its inner judge and melt into this love that is always available. Never isn't available, because we are this love. And I think a lot of us don't understand what that means. We get romantic love mixed up with the love that we are. And so it gets confusing. And if we stay outside of ourselves, it becomes very confusing. Nothing, absolutely nothing outside of ourselves is real. It isn't real. The only thing that is real is the God within us, is the soul. Everything else is laid out as we manifest it for experience. You find ecstasy within yourself. It is not out there. You find it within yourself. You find everything within yourself. It is in your innermost flowering. The one you are looking for is you. You are the traveler and the destination. In experiencing the ecstasy of your own being, you have achieved the final goal. In experiencing the ecstasy of your own being, you have achieved the final goal, Osho. Most of the time, though, we're drawn outside of ourselves. try this, if you will, for the next, this next coming week, in the next 7 days of your life. A technique that's very powerful and enlightening. You can call it love magnetizing technique, love drawing technique, and it will manifest amazing experiences into your life. It won't just make you energetically attractive for everything, for that dreamy hot being across the room. It will also bring in more health, wealth, happiness, and increase your vibration. So you are effortlessly moving energy into form, creating it into reality, manifesting your greatest life imaginable. Now, to understand that this is real, this is you, and it's your acknowledgement. There's 3 basic steps to becoming an energized, manifesting love magnet. The first step is the very moment you wake up each morning, before you even open your eyes, begin to imagine, feel, and sense that your body is this super powerful, magical, cosmically connected radio tower. Its job is broadcasting and receiving crystal clear messages through the entire universe. Every thought you think is instantly broadcasted, felt, and received by the all-intelligent, omnipotent universe. When you're starting this exercise, ask yourself these 3 questions. What kind of messages am I sending out? What kind of messages do I want to be sending out? And what is the experience I'm receiving back? Now, the idea here is not an attempt to improve, change, or fix the messages being broadcasted and received. The direction here is to bring a more loving, gentle awareness towards whatever messages are being broadcast and received. So, effortlessly explore the experience of having a gentle, loving awareness for whatever thoughts cross your mind. Notice what this gentle awareness experience feels like before you even think about opening your eyes. When you master this first part, your mind can be scanning all types of information streaming through you without having any judgment at all. The mind will simply watch, listen, feel, and be aware of what's happening without any commentary, bodily tension, or over-analysis. Mastering this gentle awareness is the foundation to begin feeling that you actually are this special high-tech, high-power, and highly conscious universal radio tower. You're absorbing. You're a beacon. You're a sender and a receiver. And what you send, you're going to receive. So you practice understanding this. It's about feeling a deep acceptance for this universe. It's about acknowledging that this is the way things are and feeling you are allowing everything in your life to be just as it is. It is a welcoming approach to this life that is naturally filled and totally accepted, total acceptance. When you practice acceptance for some time, something magical will occur. You will naturally clear your mind from everything and energetically release all thoughts from your field. So this first stage is meant to create a full reboot, a blank slate inside, which will allow your love vibration to become rooted so it may rise higher than it has ever gone before. You probably won't be able to master this, like some people would think, oh, I can master this my first day. Excuse me, which is why this love magnet meditation is a minimum of 7 days. You really want to see things rolling. After you feel you've spent enough time with accepting and clearing whatever is in your energy field, you're ready for stage 2. Being yourself. How many of us are really being ourselves? Being yourself is being pure love. And that is what bliss is. Being yourself is being pure love, and that is what bliss is, Ramana Maharishi. This next stage is where the real excitement begins. It all starts with the feeling of allowing yourself to be penetrated by the most exotic and erotic, loving energy in the entire universe. Imagine a golden white flame from God's heart has entered your body, and now millions of magical love lights are igniting inside your brain, your heart, chest, genitals. Every part of your body is glowing like the sun and sparkling with brilliant, golden, white, angelic light. See it, feel it. Every time you breathe, your whole body glows brighter. Imagine that the aura around your body sparkles like a Christmas tree with 100,000 super tiny bulbs. Whenever you speak, all your lights shine, radiate, and sparkle. The love lights are coming out of your eyes, your mouth, heart, hands, and even, your genitals. Feel how these energies from these lights are connected with the energetic matrix throughout your body. It is inside of your DNA, your blood and bones. Your brain and entire physical body is totally turned on, and it can only receive and broadcast messages of joy, lightness, and love. Within a week, you should be able to see and feel the difference between when your love lights are off and when they're on. Your sparkling light energy is very powerful and highly magnetic. So when you know you are lit up, command your body that this is going to be your new base signal and frequency pattern. Tell your body that this is how every cell inside will be naturally broadcasting energy into the universe from now on. All things are created twice. There's a mental or first creation and a physical or second creation to all things. Begin with the end in mind. Stephen Covey. The third stage of this manifesting love magnet meditation may even be even more fun. After you're able to feel when your sparkling love lights are turned off or on, so you'll know. You know whether they're on, whether they're off. You'll feel this. Then imagine how your lights are going to impact others. Imagine that you are naturally glowing around all types of people. No matter who you meet, these people walk away from you smiling, happy, and sparkling. Their biggest, brightest lights ignite inside by just being with you. Visualize how your sparkling energy is contagious, and the contagious feeling grows stronger with each person you see and turn on. So you could picture yourself. You're walking, there's groups of people, and it could be anywhere. And as you walk, their lights come on because yours is on. Notice what happens to your lights when you see the other people's faces light up, when they feel you, how bright you are. Imagine that they are a far, could be close, or distance away, could be miles away, and a deep smile expands across their face, and their heart starts to glow. See how they change. We're not judging. You're watching. Watch all their fears, worries, and concerns fall instantly away. Because of what's happening on this planet, it is definite time for those of us who are consciously aware somewhat of who and what we are. It is definitely time to shine our light out onto everyone. And they are feeling so good that they feel like dancing on the clouds. Anytime you engage intimately with someone, perhaps connect in a more sensual way, watch how much brighter your lights get. See them radiating out and reaching the farthest edges of the universe, not just here on this planet, but everywhere. A beacon of love light energy, a sender and a receiver. It's good to know that the direction of this exercise, I would say more of getting into a full-time habit of it, is not to have every desirable, gorgeous man or woman out there pounding on your front door. That would get annoying. The purpose is to increase your energy, awareness, and sensitivity to love. When you become perpetually in touch with how good the lightness of pure love feels to your body, it will be easy to attract whatever you want in the outer world. Now, you might attract that super sexy, gentle, loving soulmate at the next outing, or magically find a deep soul love pouring out from the heart of your current partner. It won't matter because you'll be enjoying your love lights so much, your own love lights. The more often you do the manifesting, this love magnet meditation, the more love you'll physically attract in the outer world. You'll find that the universe has no other choice than to send the sweetest, most kind, generous, loving people, experiences, and situations your way. Randomly, each of us will find people are mysteriously and genuinely interested in you. They might want to give you money, hugs, gentle caressing, or engage in some kind of fascinating conversation with you for some unknown reason. All of this and more will manifest when your love lights are on and something shifts in your personal relationship with the energy of love. And when you end the exercise, you'll want to take a few minutes to visualize, feel into and project into your future who you are going to become. What amazing things are you going to manifest with these super powerful love magnets blazing all day long? They don't exhaust. They don't deplete. You don't lose energy. Imagine anything is possible for you. Your love lights give you the power to move energy into form, create it into reality. That's to manifest any situation you desire. Feel how this is real and what it's like to have all your biggest dreams literally come true. Imagine that your life is magical. See how deep you sleep at night. When you wake up, you start sparkling again from dawn to dusk. The more details you can create with seeing and feeling how the future is actually manifesting exactly how you want it to be, the better you'll get at allowing your dreams to naturally show up. One of the greatest intentions, and there's many of them, to hold sacred each time you do this meditation is being more sensitive to God's love. This way you become a magnet for the infinite flow of divine love, and it is infinite. And it's at the highest levels. You can feel God's angelic energy pouring into your body from the most heavenly realms. This energy is so powerful that even in a few seconds, it can wash away all your anxieties, worries, fears, and karma. Good, God, love are all the same thing. Good, God, love are all the same thing. If the person keeps continuously thinking of any one of these, it will be enough. All meditation is for the purpose of keeping out of other thoughts, out of all outer other thoughts. Good, God, love are all the same thing. If the person keeps continuously thinking of any one of these, it will be enough. All meditation is for the purpose of keeping out all other thoughts from admiration. So when we practice in meditation, like today, good, God, love are all the same thing. We all are both human and divine. So it should be expected or understood to meet some major form of resistance, energetic block, or emotional weakness when we are really trying to turn our love lights on. We all have some unconscious issues to letting in and trusting in love. Whether we believe we are unworthy, unlovable, or unwanted, it is all an absolute illusion. Every block we encounter is the stepping stone, which provides the experience of rising higher when we overcome it. So if you feel judgmental, empty, embarrassed, ashamed, depressed, or just emotionally numb when doing this meditation, welcome that energy. Embrace it. Allow it to have more space. Then take extra time relaxing your entire body so you can open up to a new experience of this life. Let your body become very soft, quiet, and as relaxed as possible until a stillness happens, and it will happen. This is the best way you can open up blocked energy and turn on your super manifesting love magnet powers fully. It's like a dial. And you can take the dial, and it can be turned off, and then you turn it on, hear the click, And then you just ramp it up. You turn it all the way up. It's like a dimmer for your lights in your home. Turn it all the way up. Turn your super manifesting love magnet powers all the way up. If you aren't a visual person and believe that seeing the lights in this meditation is not going to work for you, there's no worries. The real gold is in feeling what the brighter love and lightness sensations are like from the inside of you. Remember the most loving experiences you've had in your past and tap into that energy from those memories. The healing, gentle, soft energy that you can let in will naturally release any skeptical, controlling, or negative feelings inside you. The mind is super powerful. When we understand this power, we can yield it to manifest whatever we desire. You are not the servant of the mind at this stage. You become the master over your mind. This shift happens the day you are truly done playing the game of being disempowered, needy, codependent, or someone who is lacking love. When you are practicing this love magnet technique, instead of spending your time wishing you were loved, you'll be exploring the game of how sweet, precious, and lovable you truly already are. You'll know you've become a true super manifesting love magnet that you feel, and you will feel this sweet glowing energy is naturally radiating inside your heart all day long, every second of every minute, of every hour, of every day, of every week, of every month, of every year. The most wonderful situations in your life manifest the more often you stop to feel that this love is absolute and real. The stronger the energy becomes, the more goodness you will manifest in the outer world. This universe always rewards those who are open to receive the rewards. And then you ask yourself, am I ready for a massive influx of miracles in this next week? Now see, remember, your ego mind is going to be there saying, oh, come on, this doesn't work, it's not real. You're going to waste your time. This is your one sacred life to live. So get ready to live it up. Every single one of us deserve to enjoy it to the max. It's just that we've had so many things that we've absorbed, like a sponge, as these bodies grew. We absorbed all of these other thoughts, all not our thoughts. So remember that each of us deserve to enjoy it to the max, this life that we're in. Now, start with the decision right now to become a manifesting love magnet in your life. And try this. See what happens. First thing tomorrow morning, with holding the sacred intention inside each and every single one of us, we cannot fail. There is no possible way to fail. You can only ascend higher and higher on your journey. And get ready for some real fun. You're about to go through a spiritual birth canal and start totally enjoying this amazing ride called your enlightened life. So if you will, go to the place where you're not going to be interrupted, and I'm sure we all are. And the first thing that we care to do, let go. Let go. And I'm not saying it's easy. It's not easy. You know, for some it's more difficult than others. Let go. Let go of all the external realities, all of the external world, all of these negatives, cynicisms, pessimism, doubt, fear, guilt. You'd be surprised how many of us on this planet believe that we are undeserving, that we are disempowered, that we aren't anything. And the ego mind has created this and convinced us of this, that we're really nothing at all. That's just absolutely absurd. We are everything and anything, always have been, always will be, ever, beyond, and forever. We are magnificent creations. These bodies hold the God within them, the actual essence of all creation. We are connected to all of it, and not just touching it, but we are it. And once we discover that, once for ourselves, we discover the fact that we are everything, that we aren't nothing, that we're the opposite. We are everything, literally. So it's just like our bodies. We learn to master them. We learn to master our relaxation. We learn to understand that everything that we've ever needed on this journey is within us. There isn't anything that any of us are lacking, period. That is just bunk from the external reality, the out there, not the in here, but the out there. And it's way overdue for all of us to go within, stay within, and start mastering this. This is what we came here to do, to discover who and what we are, and that we are love. Look at how many on this planet run from love, push it away. And they're that very love. Isn't it just absolutely crazy? They're trying to push away themselves, the God within them. Fearful of it, worried, stressed about it. Why do you think the body takes on so much? Takes on the fear, the worry, the stress, the anxiety. So we release it. Release it as much as you can, as often as you can. You don't just do it once. You keep doing it. You know, you start feeling it. You become more in tune with the vessel that carries the God that you are. So you start understanding that I can relax my body right now. And you can. It's not ego saying that. It's your heart-mind. It means I can release all of this stress and fear, anxiety, anything that I've been dragging with me through this life that weighs me down, that stresses me. But it doesn't always have to be now. It doesn't have to be from the standpoint of the things that you have created for yourself now, but all of it. Anything that you drag with you through this life from anything that you've experienced throughout the life so far. You just let it go. It doesn't, it's the key question is to ask yourself, does this really serve me the greater good? And the answer, you're going to find out that absolutely not, it doesn't. So you embrace it, and it just falls away. All of it falls away. It's not that we're not challenged a lot by the ego mind, because we are. But our understanding is that we shall overcome it because we begin to learn who and what we are. We are the love. And then we just literally shine this love outward everywhere. It's like a big beacon, power, light, deep, eternal love, light energy. So your body relaxes. Shouldn't it be difficult once you get focused on that? And you lean back into the God easy chair. You're leaning back into the God that you are. The body leans back into the God that it is. That the God in the body, around the body, through the body. And so you just lean back in that easy chair and you just let it all go. There isn't anything you're attached to. There isn't anything that you have expectations about. That's tough. It is a fine line. But we can master it. We always can master anything we desire. So as we do this and your body is just kind of floating, we move into the now because we desire to still the mind, to still the ego, to still the subconscious mind. And when we move into the now, we step outside them. We don't bother them. We don't try to interfere with them. We watch them, and we learn from them. By watching them, we learn how they then become super powerful allies until they are no longer needed. So you're in the now. The chatter that we all hear 24/7, tens of thousands of thoughts floating by us constantly. And then we discover that 90% of them aren't even our thoughts. So in the now, the space between heartbeats is all we really have. We don't have a past. We have memories. We don't have a past. The past is gone. It's dead. It's an elephant graveyard. Carcasses, and it's all smoggy, and you can barely see anything, and it doesn't smell real great. Some of us, all of us have memories. Those are great. We embrace them. We experience them. We visit them. And this fun. It's good. But then some of us will stay in that past, that elephant graveyard, so long that, I don't think we really are consciously aware of it. We bring that past into a future that doesn't exist. We create that future from that past, and we relive that past in that future. This is why so many of us are asking ourselves, it seems familiar that I always seem to end up here, in this place. No matter what direction I take, I'm always brought back to this place. That's why. Now, some of us will go, we wonder, not wander, we wonder. That's fun. We wonder things about things. And we dream as we wonder. But there's the other part of that, wander. We wander into a future that doesn't exist, and we bump into things, and we get hurried and anxious, and we start saying, why isn't this happening? Why am I not having this? And why is this? And why am I in the position I'm in? What's going on? That's why we create our futures in our present, in the now. We don't know. This is part of the fun of our adventure in this life. We don't know when we're going to leave the body, do we? And why wander about that? Why? When only the now holds the power. Only the now has the power. The dead past doesn't. The future that doesn't exist doesn't. Only the now. So how do we stay in the now? Isn't it wonderful that we have these abilities that we discover for ourselves, with ourselves? That in the now, we stay in the now. If we have these thoughts come in, these clouds passing by, and we jump on one and we allow it to carry us away, and it happens all the time to us. But when you're consciously aware of it, you go, okay, so I'm floating off with these thoughts, so I will focus on my breath. I'll guarantee you 3,000% of the time, when you focus on your breath, you're in the now. You're always in the now when you focus on your breath. So you know, when you start wandering off in these thoughts, you say, okay, I'll focus on my breath and I'll be in the now. This is where we want to stay. And it's frustrating for people that don't understand that. Because they'll ask you things like, where do you see yourself 5 years from now? I don't. I see myself in the now. And I relish in the now. This is how you still the mind and the ego. Wondering where you're going to be 5 years from now is the mind and the ego. Because there's no way for you to know anything but the now. And our divine positive energy is our breath that keeps us in the now. We decide to do that. And why is it so divine and positive? It's just breath. Well, let's see. It sustains the vessel. It holds the kingdom of God within it. It holds our soul. Divine perfection created in the image of the only and one God, which all of us came from and make up. We as one are the collective consciousness. We are the God sparks. All of us combined are the God. See how powerful that is. No grouping of lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies can even move a grain of sand compared to that. So this divine perfection, our soul, we hold it with our breath that supports these bodies. That's how important our breath is. It focuses us, relaxes us, eases us, distresses us. I mean, it does a lot of things. It's supposed to. So you're in the now. Your body is absolutely floating in relaxation in the arms of the God that you are. You've released all of your stresses, anxieties, fears, anything you've dragged with you into this life. And you're just floating. And you're outside your body. And you see these brilliant, there's 7 of them. And you see that at the base of your spine, going all the way up top of your head, right smack dead center of your body, you see these vibrantly colored wheels of light. And they're shimmering, and it's almost like they have like a smokiness coming off of them. Nothing like the colors that are here on Earth. These are so much more advanced. And then you notice that each one is a different flower, and each one has a different geometrical shape inside of it. So what are these? These are chakras, energy vortexes. They're etheric in the body. They connect us to all the particles of existence. They connect us to all the planes, all the realms. They literally connect us to all that there is, ever has been, ever, beyond, and forever. because they give us a bird's eye view of our emotions, of our organs, of our space, of where we're at with ourselves. It's absolutely phenomenal, yet quite a bit ignored by this civilization. So we see this vibrant red wheel of light at our spine, at the tip of it, right at the beginning of our spine. And this red wheel of light is the root chakra, the Muladhara, and it represents our foundation, our survival, which is career, money, mindset, sense of belonging, our financial independence, food, and it's our spine, our rectum, legs, arms, circulatory system. It's all connected. Then we move to the sacral chakra, and the root chakra. That's our survival, and our survival is always blocked by fear. And fear, we know, is just a thought. And we're so powerful that we take that fear as a thought, we create it, we move that energy, that fear, that thought, we move it into form, we create it into reality, and we experience fear. To know how this all works is the empowering part, to release the power that we are and to shine it everywhere. So we move to the orange wheel of light. This deals with our pleasure. This is our sacral chakra, the Vadhisthana, our sexuality, our pleasure. It's our connection and ability to accept others and new experiences. It's our emotions, sense of abundance, well-being, pleasure, sexuality. And, of course, it makes pretty good sense that reproductive organs, kidneys, bowels, and immune system is this sacral chakra, the Vadhisthana, the orange wheel of light. Our pleasure, blocked by our guilt. And the golden yellow wheel of light, the solar plexus chakra, the Manipura. This is our personal power and ability to channel, to be confident through the heart-mind, and literally an oversee of our lives. This self-worth, this is our emotional aspect of this, is our self-worth, self-confidence, self-esteem. And, of course, it affects our physical, our central nervous system, our pancreas, our liver, our digestive tract, our skin. And then, this is our willpower, and it is blocked by shame. We move to the emerald green wheel of light, the Anahata, the heart chakra. This is our ability to love. And it's appropriate to understand that our physical association, our heart, our thymus, our lower lungs, our circulatory system, and immune system. Love, joy, inner peace. And it is blocked by grief. And then we move to the blue wheel of light, the throat chakra, the Vishuddha. It's our ability to communicate. Obviously, it's in the throat. It's our self-expression of feelings. It's the truth. Thyroid, respiratory system, teeth, and vocal cords. It's blocked by lies. Then we move to the indigo wheel of light. This is the third eye chakra, the ajna, intuition, sense of purpose, and the direction in our lives. Our ability to focus on and see the big picture. Imagination, wisdom, ability to think and make decisions. And the physical association, pituitary gland, eyes, and sinuses. This is our insight, and it is blocked by illusion. Then we move to the crown chakra, the Sahasrara. This is the highest chakra, and it represents our ability to be fully connected spiritually. The top of our heads. And what are our emotional issues with this? It's how we perceive ourselves, our inner and outer beauty, our connection to spirituality, pure bliss. Is it there, or have we buried it? And we need to clean it, all the dust and debris off of it, shine it up, and shine it out. Physical association, pineal gland, brain, nervous system. This deals with our cosmic energy. This is blocked by ego attachment. And we're all consciously aware that we are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude. And we've taken this energy, and this energy that we've moved through our bodies is our God force love light energy. It's our essence. It's our core being. And we added our divine positive energy and breath with it, so they set on top of our head now. It's like a fountain, an energetic fountain, where it just perpetually moves, it comes over our head, neck, down, up through the base of our spine, back up and around. And what we do is we hold that energy briefly. We are love, we are light, we are God. And as we do that, we compress and condense these energies into pure liquid energy. And then we release them over our pineal gland. Now, our pineal gland is really important to us. A lot of us, and a lot of people on this planet don't even pay attention to it. They're so distracted from the outer world. But this is our connection. This is the conduit to the God, to that which we are. It connects us to all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever, beyond, and forever. It connects us to consciousness and beyond consciousness, and beyond that that's beyond consciousness. So it's important to us while we're in these bodies. None of us have fully functioning ones yet. So you can view it through your heart, mind's motion picture however you see your pineal gland. I see it as a green ball rosebud. And as soon as I pour this liquid energy on it, it's like instantaneously transforms into a massive rose, fully blown, with a beautiful fragrance, massive, multicolored petals, and it shimmers. And it sends out this shimmering, and it just saturates me, head to toe, inside and out. It is an indescribable, deep, eternal peace. It is immovable, the feeling. It is so brilliant and bright and expansive. And it's deep, eternal love, and this is an unending gratitude. And it's absolutely magna glorious. And then I realized that it's the God within me. And then I embrace it even more. And then I see everything, feel everything, connected to all. It's just phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. These bodies that we're in, the heart mind, the ego mind, the subconscious mind, the pure consciousness, the God source, all one. We are literally heaven on this earth. The soul is the heaven. The body is the earth. Heaven on earth. And we walk every step we take We are literally creating paradise. We cannot not. See it, feel it. And we've learned to shine our love light energy outward everywhere we go. These massive beacons of vibrant, expanding, shimmering, brilliant light, which is the God that we are, all of us. This is flooding everything, everyone, good, bad, or indifferent, constantly. And we expand it out beyond this planet, beyond this solar system, to the tips of the universe. Transforming everything, lighting up all of those who hold the kingdom of God. This is the transformation. This is the enlightenment. This is the ascension. This is the liberation of this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, in this now. We have a planet, a God planet. It is filled with billions of gods. Not all of them are awake. And we are literally, this planet becomes a glowing ball of love light energy. And it pulsates out throughout the universes. See that. These golden bands of light emanating from this planet, due to each and every one of us have awoken into the understanding and realization that we are the God source, the pure, deep, eternal love. Everything that we are inside, we've been trying to seek outside of ourselves, and we come full circle to understand that there is nothing out there. It is all in here. We're all parts of the collective consciousness. We're all parts of ourselves. So we reach out to parts of ourselves that are consciously aware, to a certain extent. So we reach out to all the inhabitants of inner earth, hollow earth, Agartha, and beneath earth. Now, only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this meditation, this now, forming this circle of light and complete liberation of this planet. And they come in the billions. And they're with us now, consciously. We have the archangels, cherubim, seraphim archetypes, ascended masters, Kuan Yin, Maitreya, Buddha, Lakshmi, Ganesh, Gaia, Saint Germain, Sananda Christ, El Morya, Abundantia, Pel, Thoth, Yeshua, many, many, many more. And we're all gathered, all of us are consciously aware of each part of us, of the collective consciousness, of the one God. Now, the archangels, the cherubim, the seraphim, and the archetypes their civilization that vibrate at a different frequency than we do. This is why we don't see them like we see each other. But boy, do we meet them. And it's just random meetings. We're just kind of drawn and guided, and then we end up meeting them. We don't really... we don't identify with it usually until after we've met. And then it kind of dawns on us that we know with the God within us that we connect with that and we understand it there. That was an angel. That was part of me. And they always have the same message. It's just delivered in different ways. And the message is, isn't it absolutely spectacular, wonderful, phenomenal to be alive in these bodies? And yes, it is. Yes, it is. And a little bit of the bliss that is within you bubbles to the surface. They surround us in tens of thousands because of their vibrational frequency. They can house a large number in a small area. Ascended masters, they have mastered ascension into physical form and out of physical form. In a way, as you ascend, you master the ascension. We're all mastering. We're all ascension of masters in different ways, shapes, and forms. You cannot not be. We're all one and we're all part of each other. So we call out to all the light energy beings and all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever out there. Yet only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, to form this circle of light and complete liberation of this planet. We're all learning. Doesn't matter where you're at. It's just that we're on this. All of us are on the same journey. We're in these physical forms. We ascend into physical form. We're mastering these physical forms. We're creating our experiences in these physical forms to perfect our creation. And eventually we become aware that we are the light, so that when we do leave these bodies, we know not to follow the light because we are the light. So light energy beings, they come in the gigaplexes. One gigaplex fills this entire universe where there isn't even a speck of space. A speck of sacred space. It's filled. They come in trillions of gigaplexes from trillions of universes in every direction. And they are with us now consciously. We call upon all the off-worlders, all the galactics, all the celestials, yet only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, and be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming this circle of light and the complete liberation of this planet. Now, we're only familiar with a smidgen of them. Over 1,000 travel through the solar system every day. Trillions travel throughout the universes every day. And the ones that we're somewhat familiar with, the Pleiadians, the Sirians, the Arcturians, the Andromedans, the feline Zeta Reticuli, the Nords, the Greys, the Draco, the Reptilian, Golden Pyramid, the Avian, and many, many, many more. Now, they've been assisting us in our evolution, enlightenment, ascension, freeing ourselves from our own self-imposed bondage and our own self-imposed slavery. And they are with us now, consciously, in uncountable numbers. We call upon all of our loved ones, all those who have ascended out of body in this lifetime and all lifetimes that we've inhabited. Yet only those who are consciously aware that they are of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude, can be with us in this now, in this meditation, forming the circle of light and complete liberation of this planet. And they come in the billions, and they're with us now consciously. You can feel the parts of yourself coming together. Aware, awake. It's a feeling of pure bliss. Especially learning more and more of who and what you are. The God that you are. The love that you are. And to be able to shine it everywhere. Expand it out to every crevice and corner of this universe. And beyond. And we call out to all the light energy beings who have decided to be housed in the following forms on and above and below this planet Earth, Gaia, Arya, and this now. Now they are in shapes, colors, sizes, forms, configurations of which we've never seen, ever. As a matter of fact, we only see 1% of what is. And yet only those who are consciously aware that they're of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal love, and of and from the highest of deepest, deepest, deepest eternal gratitude can be with us in this now, in this meditation, in forming the circle of light and the complete liberation of this planet. Now, we're only familiar with just a speck of them. The fairies, the sprites, the elves, the gnomes, the dwarves, the trees, the trolls, the elementals, earth, air, water, fire, ether, wood, the mermaid, the dolphin, the whale, the pegasus, the unicorn, the centaur, the minotaur, and many, many, many more. And in the trillions, they are with us now consciously. So all parts of us, all together, consciously, arm in arm, hand in hand, in full compassion, non-negativity, non-ego, non-judgment, stillness of mind, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, peace, tranquility, benevolence, prosperity, abundance. And we're all one. And we're all God. And we're all love. And our God force, love, light, energy is in all that there is, ever has been, ever will be, ever beyond, and forever. And it continues to intensify. And it continues to expand. We all form a massive circle of light around the equator of this planet Earth, Gaia, and this now. This circle of light emanates from the God source within each and every single one of us. It is who we really are. It is pure, deep, eternal love. And we shine it out, and we flood everything endlessly. That's why we were created. This circle of light is so brilliant that it grays out the darkness of sacred space. It would take over 1,000 billion suns in this universe alone, in this universe, in this solar system, and the great expanse, to even come close to its radiance. And we're flooding everything. This planet's saturated with the deep eternal love, the God force love light energy. All brothers and sisters, all life, highest supreme value in the universe, everything and everything. We begin to ascend above the planet. And as we do, we're met with this massive glitter ocean. It is just trillions of vibrantly colored reflective mirrors reflecting all of us here, hundreds of millions on and off planet for this meditation. The highest of the greatest intent of deepest, purest, eternal love. Shining it everywhere. And we look close to these mirrors and we see that they have no ending. You can pass right through them, perfectly etched, reflecting all of us onto each other, back and forth. We're all students, we're all teachers of each other, with each other, always together, never separate. The way it has been, always will be, ever, beyond, and forever. And then we're met with an emerald green flaming healing light of Archangel Raphael. This is a column of light that lets us all know that we are the power of healing. We're then met with the violet, blue, purple flaming light of Archangel Michael. This is a column of light that lets us all know of our omnipotent power, strength, and resolve. Then we have the white fire. This is a column of light that reminds each and every single one of us that from head to toe, inside and out, we are imbued with a white fire armor, which is the God force, love, light, energy that these bodies house. It is our divine perfection, our soul. We're imbued with this 24/7, eternally, always. We cannot be demon-possessed. We cannot be infiltrated. We cannot be moved, harmed, manipulated, voodooed, wicked, none of it. Period. No lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies can even come near us. But only you have the power that if you decide to lower your vibrational frequency, whether consciously or unconsciously, low enough, your hatred, fear, greed, envy, anger, revenge, manipulation, anxiety, fear, worry, you lower your frequency low enough to create a breach in your white fire armor, enough so to allow lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies in. If you do decide to do this, you're immediately met with the purple transmuting flame. This is a column of light that reminds all of us that we can bring in the purple transmuting flame. We can transmute all of these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies into neutralized substance, sending them to pure consciousness where they are absolutely gone permanently. We're then met with a violet ray. This is a column of light that reminds us all that we can bring in the violet ray right behind the purple transmuting flame. We can purify and cleanse the area where these lower dark matter, survival matter frequencies were, sealing the breach in our white fire armor, and restoring our highest of the highest high of deep, pure, eternal love, gratitude and peace, and perfect vibrational harmony. We're then met with the golden white pink light. This is the column of light that reminds us all that we are the sunlight, we are the sun, we are the rain and the rainbows, we're the sunsets and the sunrises, we're the beach fronts, we're the sky, the clouds, we're the trees, the forest, the soils, the animals. We're the oceans, the rivers, the lakes, the streams. We are absolutely everything. There is no separation. That is the illusion. So the next time you see a beautiful sunset or sunrise, and you just view it because you're in such awe of its beauty and majesty and its divinity, it is you. It is the God that you are, that you're in awe of its beauty, divinity, and pure, deep, eternal love, all of which is you, is each of us. we continue to levitate above the planet and come in full view of this massive crystalline light tower of which we created. It's larger than the solar system. Can't miss it. And in the center of the column is this oblong sphere. In the center of the sphere is this beautiful, shimmering, golden white ball of light. It is surrounded by countless shimmering rings of beautiful, vibrantly colored rings of glittering, pulsating light. And they're all sending these waves over us, saturating us all. The golden, white, yellow ball of light is pure, deep, eternal love, that of which created us, of which we are. The rest are gratitude, peace, gentleness, kindness, generosity, humbleness, bliss, joy, tranquility, benevolence, prosperity, abundance, well-being, endless. All the things that we have sought outside of ourselves, we discover all along have been who and what we are. At the top of this column, we designed it so the golden ocean can come cascading down in every direction. 360 degrees, as it does eternally, flooding everything in pure, deep, eternal love. We are drops of that golden ocean, and we hold the essence of the golden ocean. And the golden ocean is the drops, and the drops are the golden ocean. There's no separation. That's the illusion. We see our meditative sphere at set center circle. We created this sphere over 3 years ago. It houses over 1,300 of our meditations in perpetual motion. All of that love light energy, every day, hundreds of millions of us on and off world with the highest of the highest intent of pure, deep, eternal love, saturating this planet, this solar system, this galaxy, and this universe. It's endless. This planet cannot not ascend. It cannot not be liberated, because it already has been and continues to ascend and continues to expand. Feel it. Feel this energy that you are. You're everything. Find ecstasy within yourself, because it is not out there. It is in your innermost flowering. The one you are looking for is you. You are the traveler and the destination. You're the journey. In experiencing the ecstasy of your own being, you have achieved the final goal. I'll join you in a meditation and return to close this out. breath in through the nose. Breath in, breath out through the mouth. Move slowly and easily. There is this consciousness amongst us all. It is known as the God Source. And it is everywhere. The secret to discovering it is in being vulnerable, open, and receptive to this very moment. Be honest with yourself about what your experiences are, and then let those experiences go. If resistance is there, become that wall and let it go. Take this with you for the rest of the day and the evening and night. The following morning, we will return here, 3 p.m. Eastern, Monday, April 12th, 2021. Continue our global guided meditation call.